So this is your fascia release. You are going to need either a hard ball or a soft ball, depending on how much pain you're in, and one pillowcase. Yep. So you're going to put the ball in the pillowcase like so. So you've got like a ball and socket, and you're also going to need a wall. So place the ball behind you, and you're looking to be going all around the shoulder and back. So I know the pain's potentially in the middle, but this is going to be, you're going to be putting the ball in and you're going to be leaning into the ball, and it's going to be quite a cool experience. So leaning into that ball, so you've got the ball there, and then you're just going to roll, and I'm putting gentle pressure in, just, that's it. And you're looking for, oh, I've got a big knot there. And I'm bending my knees really lightly and just sort of swaying, and I can lean into it. Now, if this is intense, you're going to need a softer ball. I'm using a lacrosse ball because I practice fascia every single week. You can do this little swooping motion, then you want to bring it down a little bit more when you've had enough. Now, with fascia, it's going to be a process. So imagine you've got loads of layers of scar tissue that's now formed over these areas. So it's going to take time to peel into them. So we never want to go in too hard. That's why it's good to start with the soft balls, or you can use a tennis ball. But you also need patience because the ball is going to move. So you can squat down and then move. And then start to bring, so we want to explore. So you can move the arm up and down like an elbow bend. And this is all, fascia is all about you finding yourself with it. And you can reach the arm up, legs can be straight, you can bend and sway into it. So you're going to start to feel where you need to go into. Try not to be directly on the actual spine. Go up by the neck, so you can bring the ball up a bit higher, and then go into the neck. And push, try and relax the hands. A lot of the time tension is coming from the hands. And depending on your time frame, maybe we'll spend a couple of minutes on each side. You can do this laying on the floor as well, but I find for beginners it's better to be against the wall because you're not putting so much pressure on yourself. As we go on in time, I'll give you a new video to go in. And then just notice where you've got some knots. And again, bend the elbow in line with shoulder, rotating down and back. If that's too intense, go less. And you can lean to the side as you're doing it. You can straighten your arm out. It should feel good. Relax your toes. They're probably squeezing the floor. So spread the toes out, relax the jaw. Maybe pretend that you're playing air guitar. Yeah, I clearly need to get out more, don't I? Arms can come up. And we're going to switch to the other side. So ball goes over the other side. And then leaning in. Woohoo! This one for me is a lot more going on. Left side represents us holding our problems on our shoulders and keeping them all to ourselves. Right side represents all the problems that we hold for everyone else, all the baggage we hold and carry for the world and for people we care about and even people we don't really know. We just tend to carry that on the right side. So again, like maybe you need to be in a different spot. Maybe move the rotator cuff hand down and back. I need my arm up more on this one, for example, but yeah, it feels good. I mean, when you've got the soft balls, you can push in more, like you're juicing yourself up. But again, don't go in too hard because we need the body to trust you. So less pressure is better when you're beginning this. And over time, you learn you can put more in or less. You might need to move that down. So just going to spend another minute on this side, and then I'm going to give you another exercise to move into. Ooh, it's proper clicking. Found a big dirty knot. I'm enjoying it. So when you find something that maybe clunks, put pressure in it and just gently knead it, very gently. Don't be, if it's clunk, 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 it's going to stress the body out. So gentle, 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 gentle. So breathe in. Again, you can stretch the arm up. See how that feels. Little stretch, little wave. That's it. If you went up to the neck on the other one, just again going up to the neck gently. Again, not too much pressure. Like Goldilocks, not too much, not too little, just enough. Is that my favourite saying lately? And then we're going to take the ball out of the pillowcase, and I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see on the floor. Ba, ba, ba. So we're going to lay on our backs, bend our knees. And again, you might need the soft ball for this, depending on how intense your glutes are. You're going to bend your knees, lift up your butt, place the ball under the bum and gently lower your hips down and rock side to side all across your entire butt cheek. So you might need to wiggle around a bit more, relax your hands. And again, you can do this with a tennis ball, knees can knock out, and you're looking for sensations all across the bum. Mine's more towards the outside of the butt cheek. I think there's 4 muscles in the glutes, if I remember rightly. Or is it 3? I can never quite... If you go lower down, so it's just a gentle swaying motion. You might find your tongue comes out your mouth, so just be mindful not to chew on it. And just that nice rocking. And this is something I would recommend doing at least 2 or 3 times a week. And it's great, like if you're bored at home, or say you're watching something on TV, for example, you can do this on the floor while you're watching it. I don't even have a sofa anymore at home. I do all my stuff just on the floor now. I was like, why do I even need a sofa? So yeah. So I'm always on the floor, so it just took up unnecessary space, and I noticed that I was sitting on it and it was messing up my posture. So switching to the other side. So again, just nice rocking. And notice which side feels more intense than the other. Maybe they feel the same, maybe they feel different. Remember to breathe, relax your hands. If you find a really juicy bit, lay on it a bit longer, like enjoy it. I mean, when I do a fascia release, I sometimes will be here for 2 hours, just rolling around, doing every part of my body, my feet, my hips. So start off just being a bit consistent, and that's what will create that discipline. And then that thirst for trying new areas, because for instance the bum will help release the mid-back. It's all connected, there's all trigger points, it's like a little puzzle piece. So last minute here. As you get more curious, you might find you lift up another leg. You might end up, sometimes I can lift up both legs. Today I won't, because I can feel this is quite intense. I can show you there. But yeah, just listen to your body. It all takes time and patience. Okay, last little bit to finish. Take your time standing up. Foot, put the ball under the foot. This is better with a soft ball, personally. You put the ball in the middle and you gently roll the foot on the ball, forwards and backwards, slowly. Like you're really slowly massaging a piece of dough, very slowly. A lot of people do this dramatic, like, no, slow. If you've got the soft ball, you can really push down and imagine it's a lemon and you're squeezing the juice out the lemon. So go down the middle of the foot all the way to the outer edge. And you're going to want to do this a couple of minutes on each foot. I would recommend doing this at the start of your day. This will change your life. It's changed mine. Cannot recommend it enough. And if you've got little ones, get them to start doing this now as well, because this will save their posture and it will save them having to do all this undoing that we're all doing as adults now. So it's a very powerful thing to do together. And I've got a bit that's quite intense, so I'm just going to press down on it, breathe into it. But yeah, I cannot recommend fascia release enough. So once you've done one, before you do the other foot, maybe just walk and see how it feels. So like just notice maybe one foot now feels a bit different compared to the other. And then do the other foot. Yeah, this is just like a short introductory to fascia release. I hope this starts to release for you. I know it will if you are consistent. Just keep an eye on your hydration levels, because when we're hydrated as well, the body can start to be more elastic. And when we do fascia release, you're breaking down old trauma and scar tissue in the body. So you're going to need to hydrate yourself to help the body continue to push these toxins out through breath, through urine and through sweat. So there's no point unearthing all of this at like the bottom of the ocean and letting it sink back down. Like we've got to do the work to purify it out as well. So it's a joint effort with you and your body. It's also really good as well for the hands, if you play any instruments and stuff, so you know that you do. So you can do the same thing, what we're doing with the foot, on the hands. It will be a game changer for you. Massive game changer. So I'm going to wrap up now. Hope you enjoyed that session, and let me know how you got on.